into MINDFULGym Big 5. Yeah. So today's focus is on mindful, actually two parts. The first part is on mindful breathing meditation. And then the second part is on a beginner's mind, mindful photography and mindful eating. So usually every week we have two focus. So the first focus is on mindful breathing meditation. Yeah. So finally, we're going to learn how to meditate. Remember in part one, we have many questions about meditation. Somebody was asking what's the difference between MINDFULGym mindfulness practice and mindfulness meditation. Yeah. Today, we're going to do mindful breathing meditation. When we do it, we'll remember. Yeah. So we're going to do together. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice together first. I noticed from past experience, it's important that we practice together first. Then only they ask the question. In that way, the training becomes more effective. Yeah. So for the mindful breathing meditation, there are two parts. We're going to start with mindful stretching and breathing the sequential way. I hope you still remember there are two ways to practice mindful stretching and breathing. One way is actually combined. Mindful stretching and breathing combined. Combined means, example is this way. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so that is mindful stretching and breathing combined or simultaneous. Simultaneous, that means it's done together. The second method is mindful body stretching and breathing together, but sequential. Sequential means we do the stretching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we let go, relax. Then we do the breathing. Yeah. So for mindful breathing meditation, we're going to do stretching and breathing together. So we're going to practice together. So even if you didn't practice for the last 4 weeks, it's okay. We're going to practice together. After the stretching, after the breathing, then we're going to do the sitting mindful breathing meditation. So this is what we're going to do. Then after that, we'll open for Q&A, and then we'll practice the second round. Okay, so let's start. Mindful body stretching and breathing sequential. So we start with the tortoise. Yeah, tortoise. Okay. So tortoise style. Okay, so we do together, tortoise style. Okay, so we'll count 1 to 10 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let go. Good. Second round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Let's do the third round. This style. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay. Then we do mindful breathing 3 times, the Qigong style. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Okay, very good. Then we proceed with the stretching again. Superman. Push your head to the back. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let go of the tension. Very good. Second round, Superman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Round, the last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let go. Okay, very good. Then we proceed with mindful breathing, Qigong style again, 3 times. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Okay, very good. Back to stretching again. Some push the ceiling. Push the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let go. Very good. Push again. Back up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go of the tension. Okay, one more time. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let go. Okay, good. And proceed with the breathing again, 3 times. Mindful breathing, Qigong style. Breathe in. Breathe in. Remember to smile. Good. Breathe in again. Very good. Back to stretching. Okay, so you do a little massage. Massage the neck and shoulder areas. Massage. Side. Massage the other side. Massage the shoulder. Okay, the other side. Good. Then do some tapping. Tapping the neck, loosen the muscles. Okay, tap. The other side. Okay, it's good. Then we rotate the head. Release any tensions around the neck. Okay, the other side. Okay, very good. And we back to breathing again, mindful breathing, Qigong style, 3 rounds. Breathe in. Breathe in. One more time. Enjoy the breath. Breathe in. Okay, very good. And we proceed with relaxing the facial muscles. So you can do the R together. Stretch the facial muscles by making the sound ah. Okay, loosen the face. Okay, then stretch the face again by making the sound E. E. Okay, you loosen the facial muscles. And then stretch the face again by making the sound O. Oh. Yeah. Okay, stretch the face. A, E, O. Okay, good. And we end with 3 mindful breathing as well. Another 3 mindful breathing, Qigong style. Breathe in. Ah. 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 Okay, very good. We have done the first part. Okay, now we're going to do the mindful breathing meditation. Yeah. So for the mindful breathing meditation, there'll be no movement. No movement. Yeah. So the posture is, I need to give instruction for the posture. You don't have to sit cross-legged. Not necessary to sit in sit up straight, the back straight. Not necessary. Most importantly, choose a posture you're comfortable. Any posture you feel comfortable. Okay, it can be lying down on the couch, on the seat, whatever posture you find it comfortable. Yeah, and we're going to proceed with guided mindful breathing. So it's called mindful breathing with flower imagery. This will take about 5 minutes. Yeah, so it's audio guided. So while you're listening to the guided instructions, you have the option to either close your eyes, or you have the option to just partially close your eyes. You can also look at the screen if you want. Or if you want to initially take a look at the screen, then later close your eyes or partially close your eyes also can. Yeah, feel free to adjust it according to your needs. Okay, okay, let's start.
Step 1. Temporarily stop our busyness and invite our attention to rest on the present moment, just like a butterfly resting on a fresh and beautiful flower. Slowly allow your attention to drop and settle in the here and now. Step 2. Take a few slow, deep breaths and let the tension float away from the mind and body. As you're breathing, see if you could be fully aware of breathing, the sound, movement, and sensations of breathing, in and out. Step 3. Continue to breathe in and out easily. As you're breathing in and out easily, try to say these positive words in your heart to help you feel positive, healthy, and happy. see myself as a flower. Breathing out, I'm refreshed and energized. Breathing in, you see yourself as a flower. Breathing out, you're refreshed and energized. Breathing in, I see myself as a giant tree. Breathing out, I'm strong and stable. Breathing in, you see yourself as a giant tree. Breathing out, you're strong and stable. Breathing in, I see myself as leaves dancing with the wind. Breathing out, I'm free and happy. Breathing in, you see yourself as leaves dancing with the wind. Breathing out, you're free and happy. Continue to breathe in and out easily and say these positive words in your heart until you hear the sound of a bell. Now, let's proceed with whatever we need to do in life with a smile on the face and be present, be calm, and be grateful in our hearts.
Yeah, so that's how we do mindful breathing meditation in the Mindful Gym program. So the entire practice takes about 10 minutes. The first part consists of mindful stretching and breathing, alternate stretching, breathing, stretching, breathing, stretching, breathing. And then the second part is the audio guided mindful breathing itself. Yeah, so that's how we do it. I suggest we now open for Q&A sessions. So you have a taste of mindful breathing meditation. So we're open for the Q&A session now so that you can clarify on the instructions, share your experience, and get further tips on how to practice the mindful breathing meditation.
I'm not able to do breathing meditation like just now shared. Can I not do it but focus on mindful body stretching only?
And no problem. Yeah, so just now what we did just now, basically there are two components. The first component is the stretching, alternate with the breathing, followed by the breathing meditation. So if you are not comfortable with the breathing meditation, you can only do the stretching, alternate with the breathing. That will take about 5 minutes. So later, when you're more familiar with the practice, if you want to do a little bit more, then you can proceed with the breathing meditation. So the answer is yes. Just focus on the stretching and Qigong breathing. No need to do the breathing meditation.
The second question is, during guided meditation, when there is something my mind refuses to accept, it fights it and shows opposite thing. Shall I let it be, fight with it, or what shall I do?
Okay, my suggestion is during the guided meditation part, I find that it's easier if it's supported by the stretching and breathing. So I suggest spend more time on the stretching and breathing to relax the body and calm the mind, because that is a support for the guided meditation. Okay, if you've done the foundation well, then when you proceed with the guided meditation and you will experience what you just described, my suggestion is don't fight. Don't fight. Okay, whatever thoughts, whatever feelings, we imagine they are like clouds. Whatever thoughts or whatever feelings we have, we imagine they are like birds or clouds passing through the sky. Try to have that kind of visualization. Thoughts and feelings are like birds and clouds passing through the sky. Park them at the background. No need to get rid of them. Just put it at the background. Put it at the background. And the breathing itself, put it to the foreground. The breathing, put it to the foreground. So breathing in, I see myself as a flower. Breathing out, I'm fresh and energized. Breathing in, I see myself as a tree. I'm strong and stable. Breathing in, I see myself as the wind. Breathing out, I'm flexible. The unpleasant thoughts, unpleasant feeling, all those things, you just put to the background. No need to kick them away. No need to get rid of them. Just gently, with kindness. With kindness, one of the components of mindfulness is kindness. So put them the back with kindness. You can also be creative. Apply some beginner's mind. You can breathe in. When you breathe out, you can gently blow. Blow and radiate some kindness to the thoughts. Breathe in. Okay. Breathe in. Gently blow them and put them at the back. And focus on the breathing itself. Yeah, that's my suggestion. Yeah.
Next questions. Can I visualize any others based on our religion, universal, peaceful places?
Very good. Yes, you can do any visualization you like. So in the mindful breathing flower imagery, we are just giving you an example. In fact, after the Q&A, we're going to practice one more round. We have another set of visualization called the mountain visualization. These are just an example. Feel free to come up with your own visualization. So be creative, apply beginner's mind. Still remember, we talk about beginner's mind. So be creative, be adventurous, be explorative, come up with your own visualization, something that close to your heart. Sometimes it's based on your own religion and your cultural, your social cultural background. Yeah, please do that. Choose something unique to yourself. We highly encourage that. That's how you can customize the practice according to your needs. Yeah. So afterwards, when we practice the second round, we're going to use the mountain visualization. But for the person who asks this question, feel free to use your own visualizations. Same thing. We start with the stretching. Stretching now, we just do one round only. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and do the breathing. So second round, we just simplified it. Just one round will do. Then Superman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, breathing again. Good. Push the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. Breathe in again, breathe in. Good. Massage. Okay, side. Okay, shoulders. Shoulders. Okay, gently tap, loosen the muscle. Okay, just turn the neck. Be gentle. Okay, the other side. Remember to smile as you're doing this. Put on a smile. Okay, good. And do the breathing. Very good. Then relax the facial muscles. Ah. Okay. O. Ah. E. O. Okay. And we do the breathing. Let's do the 7 steps breathing. Breathe in. Step 2, breathe in all the way up. Okay. Step 3 to the side. Breathe in. Step 4, reverse from the side to the center. Breathe in. Step 5, open the heart. Okay. 6, breathe in. Feel your palm. Okay. The last step. Breathe. Breathe out. Breathe. Breathe out. Breathe. Breathe out. Breathe. Breathe out. Breathe. Okay. Okay. Now let's proceed with the breathing meditation. Okay. This one with mountain imagery. Feel free to use your own imagery. So we're going to close your eyes also can, partially close also can, open your eyes also can.
Step 1. Temporarily stop our busyness and invite our attention to rest on the present moment, just like a butterfly resting on a fresh and beautiful flower. Slowly allow your attention to drop and settle in the here and now. Step 2. Take a few slow, deep breaths and let the tension float away from the mind and body. As you're breathing, see if you could be fully aware of your breathing, the sound, movement, and sensations of breathing in and out. Step 3. Continue to breathe in and out easily. As you're breathing in and out easily, try to say these positive words in your heart to help you feel positive, healthy, and happy. Breathing in, I see myself as a mountain. Breathing out, I'm strong and stable. Breathing in, you see yourself as a mountain. Breathing out, you're strong and stable. Breathing in, I see myself as the sky. Breathing out, my mind is open and spacious. Breathing in, you see yourself as the sky. Breathing out, your mind is open and spacious. Breathing in, I see myself as a lake. Breathing out, my mind is still and peaceful. Breathing in, you see yourself as a lake. Breathing out, your mind is still and peaceful. Continue to breathe in and out easily and say these positive words in your heart until you hear the sound of a bell. Now, let's proceed with whatever we need to do in life with a smile on the face and be present, be calm, and be grateful in our hearts.
Feel nice. I feel very relaxed. Don't feel like talking. Maybe we're open for Q&A again in case anyone wants to ask questions, want to clarify the method, want to fine-tune the instructions. Yeah.
What should I do when I feel sleeping during the mindful meditation?
If you are sleepy, I suggest spend more time on the stretching. Spend more time on the stretching, and spend more time on the mindful breathing, the Qigong style, especially the one with the movement. Okay, that will keep us awake. So spend more time on that. When the body is relaxed but alert, when the body is relaxed but alert, then only go to the breathing meditation. Yeah, more on the stretching and Qigong breathing. Yeah. The proportion you have to, how much time to spend on the first part, how much time to spend on the second part. I invite you to try it out with the beginner's mind. So sometimes I'm very sleepy. I spend most of the time doing the stretching and breathing, not much of the sitting part. But sometimes my mind is very, very calm. I find that the stretching and the Qigong breathing is actually distracting. Then I need to go to the breathing meditation so that my mind can go even deeper, even more calm and more peaceful. So it is an art. Meditation is an art. Feel free to modify, adjust according to your needs. Yeah.
Okay. The next question is it a must to keep my back straight during the meditation? Thank you, Dr. Pang.
Is it a must? Nothing is a must. It's not a must. The most important part of the instruction is sit or lie in a comfortable position. Comfortable position. So that is related to kindness. Comfortable position. And what is considered a comfortable position? Don't ask me. Ask who? Ask you. Ask your body. Okay? Ask your body. Okay? If, let's say, for your body straight, okay? Let's say for you straight, you feel comfortable, then go ahead. Okay? So if you feel like lying down, for some people, they prefer to just lie down flat on the floor. If you feel comfortable that way, go ahead. I do that quite often. I do that. So I lie down flat, but usually after the stretching and breathing, then I lie down flat. Yes, if that makes you comfortable. Sometimes I lie down on the couch. So it's not lying flat, not sitting upright, but I'm lying on the couch. Similar to the picture I showed you earlier. So it's like a couch. So I feel comfortable. So most important, comfortable. Comfortable means you should be able to remain in that posture for at least 5 to 10 minutes without moving. That means comfortable. If you have to make your back straight, have to tahan like that, tahan, you need to tahan, that means not correct. It should be comfortable in a position. You can just be in that state, in that posture, whatever posture that you chose, comfortable, without need to move much for the next 5 or 10 minutes. So there's a lot of kindness component, there's a lot of beginner's mind component, a lot of listening to your body wisdom.
Okay. Dr. Pang, why my body feel heaty during the mountain visualization meditation?
Maybe it's a sign of relaxation. When we are relaxed, the body is warm, but it's comfortably warm. So it can be a sign of relaxation.
Okay, thanks. So the next question is, how often can we do meditation per day?
How often can we do meditation per day? Up to you. Up to you. Yeah. For a start, if you are quite new to this practice, I will suggest once in the morning. If you're very new, spend about 10 to 15 minutes. I think what we did just now took about 10 to 15 minutes. The entire process from the stretching, alternate breathing to the breathing meditation, it took about 10 to 15 minutes. So if you are beginner, start with that. If you want to go a little bit more, maybe the twice per day, once in the morning and then once in the evening or once before you go to sleep. Then maybe over the weekend, you can practice a little bit longer. So what we did just now, it can be further extended. So the ending part, you can just continue to breathe in, breathe out with the visualization. I can extend it to 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, So over the weekends, maybe we have more time, we can extend it to 30 minutes. Yeah. No limit. No limit. Depending on your needs and your level of practice. Yeah. Somebody in the Slido group was asking me what is meditation retreat. Somebody asked this question. I think your sister Yanhua will ask. So in a meditation retreat, people can be doing that for 1 whole week continuously, or even 10 days continuously. Yeah, the whole day, morning, afternoon, night, continuously for 7 days, or even 10 days. So that is called intensive meditation. Yeah, so it all depends on your needs. If beginners start slow, it's just like in gym. So this program is called Mindful Gym. So like in gym, when you start gymming, you start slow. You have to warm up slowly, then increase the frequency and intensity of practice gradually. Be gentle, be kind to your body and your mind. Yeah. Next.
Thanks, Dr. Pang. Questions from Amy. Dr. Pang, is it okay if we can't do deep and long breathing as guided, as I have anxiety attacks since yesterday evening?
Can, no problem. You don't have to do deep and long breathing. Just breathe in whatever way that you feel comfortable. Understand when you have a panic attack, breathing too deeply and too long actually might worsen the anxiety attack. Yeah, so no need to do deep and long. Maybe just do kindful breathing. Just be gentle with the breathing. Or maybe no need to do breathing at all. Just focus on the body stretching. Just focus on the body stretching. When the body is relaxed, naturally our attention will rest on our breathing. That's quite natural. Trying too hard to focus on the breathing often make the anxiety attack worse. I repeat, for those with who experience panic attack, focusing too much on the breathing often makes the anxiety attack worse. So my suggestion, do the stretching, do the body stretching. After the body stretching, I suggest you just lie down, sit comfortably, sit in a comfortable position, or lie down in a comfortable position and just relax. And naturally, the breathing will slow down. Naturally, you don't need to go and focus on it. Focusing on it will make it worse. Relax the body, relax the mind. Then the breathing will naturally slow down. Okay, next.
Thanks, Dr. Pang. Next one is, during guided meditation, is it usual that I feel relaxed and feel like sleepy too?
Yes. So I feel a bit relaxed and sleepy too. So it depends on your needs. You got to ask yourself, what is your motivation or your intention of practicing the breathing meditation? Are you using it to help you with sleep? Are you having an insomnia problem? Or are you using it just to help you to relax but not to fall asleep? So you got to ask yourself, because our needs are different. If you're using it for insomnia means difficulty in sleeping, then very good. Congratulations. If you feel sleepy, just sleep off. But some people, they are not using it for sleep purpose. They just want to be relaxed. Then they want to continue studying or continue doing your work. Then you have to balance we need to balance the breathing meditation with the Qigong breathing and movement and the stretching. So it's an art of balancing. The Qigong breathing and movement and the stretching will increase the energy of it. So we need to balance the different components of the practice according to our needs. Yeah.
Thanks, Dr. Pang. The next question is, what is the duration of the meditation?
The duration of meditation, there's no limit. As I said, people who go for intensive meditation, they are doing this throughout the day from morning until night, 7 days a week, or even 10 days a week. That is for those marathon level, Olympic medalist level of meditation. So if you're a beginner, I will suggest you start with about 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah. I assume you're a beginner. Okay, so you're a beginner, start with around 10 to 15 minutes. In my experience, is the consistency in practicing which is more important rather than the duration. Okay, for example, you can have one person who spend 5 to 10 minutes of what we did just now, the practice, 5 to 10 minutes, but very consistent every morning 5 to 10 minutes, compared to another person who practice only once a week, 1 hour. You do the practice for 1 hour, but it's only once per week. So usually the shorter duration, but consistent every day, 5 to 10 minutes every day, that is more effective for relaxation and stress reduction. I hope that is answered. Yeah.
Okay. The next question is, when I do it myself, maybe a bit less mindful, I feel relaxed. When guided, more focused, I feel triggered and some painful body sensations. Any suggestions for it?
Suggestion is listen to your needs. Listen to your body. There is no absolute right and wrong. So follow your needs. Okay, and I can't tell your needs. Only you will know your needs. If you do not know your needs, I suggest you explore. Use the principle of beginner's mind. Try this out, try that out, try different combination, and then see what is your needs. Yeah. For myself, initially when I started practicing, I need the guided instructions because when I first started learning, I cannot remember the instructions. So I need guided instructions. So guided instruction is helpful for me. But after some time, I don't find the guided instruction useful because I have my tailor-made instruction. So I practice after many rounds. I know what my mind needs. I know what my body needs. So I find the guided instruction doesn't suit me. In fact, I find it a bit distracting. These days, only when I teach, I use the guided instruction. When I'm practicing for myself, I don't use the guided instruction. So I just do the stretching, I just do the breathing, I just do the breathing meditation without guided instructions. Yeah, so feel free to try it out. Even the stretching and breathing, some people prefer to do the stretching first, then only the Qigong breathing, then only the breathing meditation. Some they may want to start with the breathing meditation, then only the stretching, then only the Qigong breathing. Free to try it out. That's the beauty of the MINDFULGym program. Feel free to explore, combine according to your needs and preference.
Okay, thanks, Dr. Phang. The last question here. What is the difference between the moving mindfulness and the sitting still mindfulness? Isn't it both similar because both are focusing?
Excellent. The person who asking this question, thank you for asking. With your questions, it gives me the chance to further explain the principles of mindfulness. So you're right, they are same. The basic definition of mindfulness is paying attention. Paying attention, that's the basic definition. But in different exercises, we are paying attention to different things. We are paying attention to different things. For example, in the body stretching, let's say the Superman. Okay? So the focus of attention is mainly on the body sensation. So in the body stretching, the main focus, the main attention is on body tension, body tightness, body sensation. Right? For mindful breathing, the Qigong style, okay, the focus of attention is on the movement associated with breathing. It's still breathing, but it's movement. The bodily movement, the hand movement associated with the breathing. So there's body movement plus the breath. Whereas in the sitting breathing meditation, there is no stretching. There is no minimum body sensation. I won't say there's no body sensation. There is no movement. That is more on the breath itself. So all are mindfulness training. It's just that there are different mindfulness training. Remember, I said MINDFULGym is a gym. You have to visualize in the gym. In the gym, there are many tools, many exercises for different aspects of mindfulness training. Yeah, that's a long answer for yes. Short answer is yes. They are similar. Okay, welcome back. Part 2 for this week's session is on the beginner's mind. Beginner's mind. And under beginner's mind, we have 2 exercises to share with you. And these 2 exercises are mindful photography and mindful eating. Both exercises are based on the principles of beginner's mind. Yeah. So let's do a little bit of recap. Can you still remember the definition of mindfulness? I won't pick on your name, but I hope you can memorize the definition by heart. Yeah. So mindfulness, let's recap. Mindfulness means remembering to pay attention to the present moment with kindness, beginner's mind, and wisdom. Yeah. So in this lesson, we'll focus more on beginner's mind. That is the focus. Okay. So what is beginner's mind? That is the definitions of mindfulness. Now we're going to zoom into beginner's mind. So what is beginner's mind? This is the definition of beginner's mind. Let me read to you. A beginner's mind attitude means experiencing ordinary things in life with an attitude of a beginner, as if seeing things through fresh lenses, childlike curiosity, and thinking of it as a once in a lifetime experience. Yeah, so that's the definition. And the keywords are fresh lenses. See things with fresh lenses, experience things in different perspectives, childlike curiosity. Childlike curiosity. So by nature, children are very curious. Children have a lot of beginner's mind. For adults, our mind is a bit fixated. So we need to learn from children, because children by nature very curious. Their mind are very flexible. They have a lot of beginner's mind. Yeah. Okay. Let's do some exercises for you to have a better feel, better understanding of the principles of beginner's mind. So in this exercise, I would like you to pay attention to this thing. Okay, what do you see? Okay, don't say it out here. Don't type your answer. We would like to invite you to go to Slido. Go to slido.com and you can key in your answer. You can key in your answer. And the Slido has a system to form a word cloud. And you can form a word cloud from all your response. Yeah. So I'm going to show this for a little bit more, maybe about 10 seconds. Then I'm going to take away this slide and then bring you to the Slido system. Yeah. But you can start keying into Slido and describe in 1 or 2 words, not the whole sentence. Don't write an essay. Just give in 1 or 2 words. 1 or 2 words. Tell us what you see. Give you 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to stop this slide. Okay, so now you can start keying your response. Yeah. Can you see the word cloud?
Yes.
Good. So at least this one works. Sound doesn't work. At least visual object works. Chinese word strokes. The word family. Don't know. Lines. To type your word or words to describe that thing that I showed you just now. Yeah. If you describe what you see as a Chinese character, which means jia or family, I think somebody wrote that. Somebody wrote there, Chinese character of Jia or family. Then you're not having a beginner's mind. By the way, this is the middle character of my Chinese name. My name is Pang Cheng Ka. In Chinese, is Peng Zhen Jia. Sorry, it's the last character, not the middle character. The last character, Jia. So this is true. This is a Chinese character, which means family in Chinese. Yeah. But when we talk about beginner's mind, beginner's mind means have a sense of curiosity. We imagine we do not know what is it. So another word for beginner's mind is actually don't know mind. Don't know. I think somebody typed the word don't know. So the person who said don't know, very good. So beginner's mind is don't know mind. So when we don't know, then we describe. So we describe. Somebody say it looks like a house. Some people say it looks like a roof. Some say like a comb. Some say look like strokes, different line. That is beginner's mind. That is beginner's mind. So you say, if you say, oh, this is Jia, this is family, this is Chinese character, that is not beginner's mind. That is a fixed mind already, fixed already. So beginner's mind is to see things in different perspective, with fresh lenses, with childlike curiosity. Yeah, I'm sure if you play this exercise with children, especially children who have not learned Mandarin, they will have fantastic description. So this is an exercise for visual object, beginner's mind for visual object. Actually, earlier when I showed the using the bell, of course it didn't work out very well. But actually in the face-to-face MINDFULgym session, we ask the same question as well. So when you hear the sound, when the sound disappears, so we ask where did the sound disappear to? Of course, we get different answers. Some say the sound disappear to the air. Some say disappear into the mind. Some say disappear into the ears. Some say disappear into the heart. Some say disappear into the brain. All answers are correct because all those answers are based on beginner's mind, a sense of curiosity, being playful with the answers. That's good. So we encourage that. So I hope you have some idea on the principles of beginner's mind. Okay, so what is the benefit of beginner's mind? Okay, one of the benefits of beginner's mind, it helps us to appreciate and savor the now experience in life. For example, the sceneries we are looking at, the food we are eating, the music you're listening to, of friendship. In other words, it helps us to appreciate the present moment. Remember, mindfulness is paying attention in the present moment. It's not just paying attention. It's paying beginner's mind attention. It's being grateful to the present moment. Be appreciative of the present moment. Okay. So with that basic description, basic understanding, let's do our first exercise. Okay. So the first exercise, which is based on beginner's mind, we call it mindful photography. Mindful photography. Okay, this is the wisdom part, the understanding part. Under what situation you might find mindful photography useful? Okay. Number one, it helps us to appreciate the beauty around us. Very often we are very busy all the time. We forget to appreciate the present moment. We forget to appreciate the beauty around us. So mindful photography, very useful to help us to appreciate the beauty around us. Okay. Number two, if you're a person who think a lot, some people by nature, they like to think a lot of negative thought, like to ruminate. This practice is also very useful because it helps us to shift our attention from our negative thoughts to some external experience. And in this process is actually the mindful photography is a process of taking photograph mindfully. So it helps to shift the attention from thinking too much to mindful photography. This also helps to increase positive memories. So most of the time, we remember our negative memories better. We don't remember our positive memories that much. So the mindful photography helps us to capture the positive experience and help us to recall the positive experience better. Okay, this is also a healthy way of distraction. a healthy way of distraction. And last but not least, mindful photography is also an extension of the HTC practice, which we learned earlier. HTC is hearing, touching, and seeing. So mindful photography is an extension of the seeing. Yeah. Okay. So how do we practice mindful photography? Yeah. So we're going to practice afterwards. We're going to practice afterwards. So this is the instruction. So 5-step instructions. After the instructions, we're going to go around taking pictures, and we're going to post the pictures in our MINDFULGym Telegram group. Okay. So step number 1, go to basic. Before you take the pictures, calm down first. Calm down. Relax the body, calm down the mind. Very simple. You can do some body stretching. You can do some mindful breathing. Stretching, breathing. That helps us to relax the body, calm the mind, helps us to slow down. So that's important. That's the first step. Okay. Then second step, try to experience the world with childlike curiosity. So after, when you bring your phone camera, when you want to capture the picture, imagine you're a child. Imagine you're a child. Imagine you're experiencing your house, experiencing your environment for the first time in your life. Like you're just born. Everything is new. Although you'll be staying in your place for a very long time, but sort of hypnotize yourself. Imagine you are just born. Imagine you're experiencing everything, experiencing your environment, your room, your house for the first time. A sense of curiosity. Okay. Then smile to appreciate what you intend to capture with your camera. So before you take the photos, to take mindfully, smile. Whatever object you want to capture, smile to the object, then take a picture. Okay. Once you have taken the picture, you can share the picture in our Telegram group. We have a MINDFULGym Telegram group. So you can share it in the Telegram group, and I can share screen to share the pictures with others. And with the picture, put a positive message. So whatever pictures you're going to take afterwards, put a slogan or a caption. For example, take care, may you be well, stay safe, whatever message you like, but it has to be a positive message. Then the last step is savor the positive memories and feelings associated with the photos. So even after our session today, you can look at the photos again, and remember the positive messages you sent and the positive memories and positive feeling associated with the photo. Okay? Are you all ready? Yeah. So now I'll give you a few minutes time. So very simple. Just use your camera, your phone camera. No need to go out. It's MCO time. I also do not want you to go out. Just stay in your house or your room, wherever you are. Go around. But most importantly is experience what you are experiencing now with the beginner's mind. Take as many pictures as you like. Choose a picture which is inspiring to you. Choose any object that makes you feel good, something you are grateful to, something that gives you a nice feeling. You can take as many as you want, but choose only one. Okay, choose only one to send to the Telegram group. Mindful photos taken by past participants.
Life is one act. Why do we lay all these traps? We put them right in our path, and we just wanna be free. I will not waste my days making up all kinds of ways to worry about all the things that will not happen to me. So I just let go of what I don't know, and I know why.
Okay, so that's how we can turn ordinary moments into extraordinary present moments. That's how we make the present moment pleasant. Okay, so that's mindful photography. So that's the first way for us to apply beginner's mind. Okay, if you don't like mindful photography, I know some people don't like mindful photography, then we have another option, another way to practice beginner's mind, which is mindful eating. Yeah, I think all of us need to eat. Sure boleh pakai, sure get to practice mindful eating. Okay, so how to do mindful eating? Okay, let me share the slides. Okay, so mindful eating is useful. So every mindfulness, every mindful gym exercise have a different purpose. So for mindful eating, we can use it to appreciate and enjoy our food. So you got to ask yourself, what is your motivation or intention behind the practice of mindful eating? So for some of you, you want to learn how to appreciate and enjoy your food more. Especially going for fine dining, you pay a lot of money for your food. You want to maximize the enjoyment of the food. You want to appreciate fully your food. Then mindful eating can be the way. Some people using mindful eating to overcome indigestion problem. So you got the stomach problem, indigestion problem. This can be applied. Some will be some who are stress eater. Those people who eat a lot when they're under stress and they're having a weight problem. Mindful eating can be mindful eating can be used to overcome weight problem. So it's a very useful way to help us to eat, feel satisfied, and yet not overeat. For us to eat, feel satisfied, yet don't overeat, and therefore can control our weight. So mindful eating is the way. And for those with more serious condition, eating disorder, like binge eating or anorexia nervosa, this can also be applied as well. Okay, so how do we do mindful eating? I'm going to show you a video, a short video, 3 to 4 minutes. Learn as much as you can from the video, and after video, I will elaborate further. Yeah. Got to remember the intention, because different people using mindful eating for different purpose. What is your intention? Do you want to enjoy your food more when you eat? Do you want to just quickly eat, finish it? Or do you want to eat so that you don't overeat and cause any weight related problem? You're going to ask yourself, because I won't know what is your motivation. Be mindful of the motivation. Okay, how to eat mindfully.
Today we're going to eat some chocolate. Cool, thanks, alien dude. Too often, fruit is eaten quickly and forgotten quickly. Let me ask, what did you all have for dinner last night?
I had pasta. No, wait, that was like Monday night.
I don't remember. Wait. No, I don't remember. Exactly. A lot of times your minds wander when you eat. Today, you're going to try a different way of eating. You're going to eat chocolate as if you have never eaten chocolate before. Alien dude, no offense, but what's the point? There are many benefits to mindful eating, humanoid. You enjoyed that chocolate, right? But how long did the enjoyment last? Like 6 seconds? Well, what if it could last much, much longer? What if you could really savor your food every time you ate?
That sounds good, Tao, but I don't know how to pretend like I've never seen or eaten chocolate before. I've seen it like a zillion times.
I have an idea. But you cannot tell Neutrino-shi. Everyone close your eyes.
Whoa, what happened?
I temporarily erased your memory of chocolate.
What? Erase like what?
What's chocolate? This is chocolate. I want you to pick it up. Now, feel the chocolate in your palm. Feel its weight. Look at the shadow it's casting on your palm. Now pick it up with your other hand. How does it feel between your fingers?
Melty.
It's kind of chalky. Good. Now lift the chocolate to your nose and smell it. What does it smell like? It smells musty like my basement.
I think it smells like lavender.
Now, put the chocolate in your mouth, but do not eat it. Just let it sit on your tongue. How does it feel? What does it taste like? Does it taste like it smelled? What's the texture like?
It's like smooth and rough at the same time.
It's still chalky, but sweet. Now, eat the chocolate. Slowly chew it and swallow it. What did you think? Honestly, that was awesome. Really good.
That was fantastic.
Good. Now, tonight, instead of just gobbling up your dinner, pretend like your food is new to you. Notice every detail. Truly savor it.
Tao, can you teach us that cool memory trick?
Before you eat, all you have to do is go snap. And this will activate the extraordinary power all humans possess. Imagination. Then you can simply imagine you are experiencing your food for the very first time.
Wow, great.
Thanks, Tao.
Thanks.
Alien dude, do you have any more chocolate bars? For savoring, of course.
Okay, that's how we can eat mindfully. Further instructions. I hope you manage to get some tips. In case you miss, I will further elaborate some of the points on how to eat mindfully. So mindful eating is not about what we eat. It's not about the content of what we eat. It's not about what we eat. It's about how we eat. It's a very important thing. It's about how we eat. Eating mindfully. It's not about what we eat. It's not about counting calories. It's not about how much protein, how much carbohydrate, how much fat. That is about what we eat. Mindful eating is about how we eat. Okay, so I summarized into 5 points with the 5 S. So this is the 5 S of mindful eating. The first S, silent distraction. Yeah, so try to minimize multitasking when we are eating. Try to minimize multitasking. Try not to use the handphone. Try to pay full attention. If we are dining with somebody, if you're eating with somebody, then give full attention to the eating process and also the communication, the social part. Pay attention to the person and the eating process, not other thing. So first one, silent distraction, minimize multitasking. Okay. Then the second part is a small portion. Second S is the small portion. It's much easier to eat mindfully when we eat in small portion. In small portion, especially you tend to overeat and you tend to gain weight easily. So try to eat in small portion. I'm one of those who can gain weight easily. So usually when I eat, so often I remind myself, I try to have a fixed portion. Try to have a fixed portion instead of unlimited access, like in the buffet style. Buffet style is unlimited access, so it's very difficult to eat mindfully when you have unlimited access. Try to have a fixed portion. Okay, you can have a slightly bigger portion, never mind, but at least a fixed portion. So it's under point number 2. Small portion or a slightly bigger portion, never mind, at least a fixed portion. Much easier to eat mindfully. Number 3, slow down the process. Slow down the process a bit. How to slow down? I have some suggestions for you. Maybe you can try eating with your non-dominant hand. I mean, if you're a right-hander, try to eat with your left hand. So you can slow down the process a bit. Okay. Or you can use your fork. Instead of using the spoon to scoop your rice, you can try to use a fork to scoop. That might slow down the eating process a bit. The research has shown that actually it takes about 15 to 20 minutes. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes for our brain to fully register the fullness of the tummy from the food we eat. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes for the brain to fully register the stomach, that we feel the fullness of the food in the stomach. So in 15 to 10 minutes, actually we can eat a lot, so if you're not mindful, in 15 to 30 minutes, we can be eating mindlessly and eat and eat and eat and eat. By the time the brain can fully register the fullness, the time is overfull already. The fourth S is savor the food. Savor means pay full attention. Not just full attention, full multi-sensory attention. So we smell the food, we taste the food, we hear the food, we look at the food. Okay? And those of you who eat your hands are also maybe use your hand to feel, touch. So multi-sensory. Touch the food, smell the food, listen to the food, hear the food. Use all senses. Let all the senses register food. Of course, eat with the beginner's mind as well. So even whatever you're eating, let's say you know is a roti canai. Let's say you know your roti canai. Imagine it's not roti canai, or imagine you're experiencing the roti canai for the first time in your life. That's how we can savor it. Use all the senses. Put on a beginner's mind. Eat like a child. Eat as though you have not eaten this food before. The last S is stress reduction. What we can do is on and off while eating, we can take a mindful breath. That helps to calm the mind, also to slow down the eating process. So if you eat a lot, eat very fast, we tend to eat a lot. And then by the time the brain registers the fullness, that time overfull already, overeat. Then the S is sayang. So for those of you with indigestion problem, you can use the kindful hand practice we learned earlier. Use the kindful hand and we gently massage our tummy, gently soothe our tummy. Very important for those with indigestion problem. I can sing the Rasa Sayang song as well. In the last sessions, we sing the Rasa Sayang. Gently use the hand, soothe the tummy, sing the Rasa Sayang song. Okay. We may also want to radiate kindness to all the organs in our body, all the system in the body, which helps to digest the food. We want to express our gratitude, express our kindness to our body. Also, of course, to express our kindness and gratitude to people who prepare the food for us. So very often, while eating, I'll tell myself, I'm grateful for having a healthy body, a healthy mind, and a healthy environment to enjoy and appreciate this food. Yeah. Okay. I have a nice cute video here to highlight the importance of beginner's mind. So tonight dinner, try to eat with beginner's mind. There are various ways to arouse the beginner's mind. Okay, one way I mentioned earlier is you imagine you're a child. Imagine you're a child, you're eating or experiencing this food for the first time. That's one way. As another way, you can imagine you are an alien. You come from different planets, and in your planets you don't have this food, so you're enjoying this food for the first time. Usually in the face-to-face in-person MINDFULgym program, usually we have after this exercise we're going to have the tea break. So during the tea break, actually I will go talk to the various participants at the place they serve the refreshment. I will actually joke with them. I'll say, which planet are you coming from? This brother, which planet are you coming from? This sister, which planet are you coming from? So I'm trying to generate the beginner's mind feeling. So imagine you're alien, you've never tasted this food, you're going to taste this food for the first time. Yeah.
Just in the party. Everybody's happy in my super party. Everybody's happy in my super party. We really like it in your interstellar party.
Okay. So tonight, try. We're not going to have the eating exercise over here. So tonight for dinner, try to eat with the beginner's mind. Okay. Let's move on. So far I have introduced two exercises: mindful photography and mindful eating with beginner's mind. So one, mindful photography helps us to appreciate the things we see. Mindful eating is to appreciate the food we eat. We can also apply beginner's mind in problem solving. So one of the benefits of beginner's mind, another benefit is it improves problem solving skills. It helps us to be able to brainstorm creative solutions for the problems that we are facing. Very nice quote to share with you from Suzuki. Okay, Suzuki says, in the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities. In the expert's mind, there are few. If we can put on a beginner's mind, can learn to see things from different perspective, from fresh perspective, very often we are able to solve problems more effectively. Especially after we do the mindful body stretching, mindful breathing, all those things, body relaxed, mind calm, and we put on a beginner's mind, we can see creative solutions to our problem. Little bit of exercise. Okay. Some of you might have played this before. Some of you might not have played this before. For those of you who have played this game before, just keep quiet. Don't spoil my joy. So a little exercise based on beginner's mind. Okay. Without lifting this exercise, without lifting the pen, connect 9 dots with 4 straight lines. So do you think you can draw 4 straight lines, 4 continuous straight lines? Without lifting the pen, that means continuous, like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 continuous lines. Yeah, to connect all the dots. Because for those of you who have played this game before, you know the answer. For those who have not played this game before, you may find it challenging to connect the 9 dots with 4 straight lines. Without beginner's mind, it seems impossible. But with a relaxed body, calm mind, and beginner's mind, it's possible. Okay? How is it possible? 4 lines. See? 1, 2, 3, 4. See? Yeah. So we need to learn to think outside the box. So another way of describing beginner's mind is to think outside the box. So we put on beginner's mind, think outside the box. That is actually possible to connect the 9 dots with just 4 lines. Let me upgrade the challenge of this little exercise. Do you think it's possible to draw or use only 3 lines, 3 continuous lines to connect the 9 dots? Is it possible? If your body is not relaxed, if your mind is not calm, if you don't put on beginner's mind, then you find it very difficult. Okay? But if you do some mindful body stretching, do some mindful breathing, Qigong style, and then put on a beginner's mind, make it into a habit to cultivate a beginner's mind, then you realize it's actually possible to connect the dot with only 3 lines. How? This way. 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's possible. Only if you relax your body, calm the mind, and learn to see things outside the box, learn to see things with fresh perspective, beginner's mind. Okay. Another benefit of beginner's mind. So the first benefit is help us to appreciate the present moment, appreciate the music, appreciate the food, appreciate the things we see. Second one helps with problem solving. Okay, the third one, okay, beginner's mind also help us to overcome boredom associated with MINDFULGym practice. So all the mindful gym exercises, remember, I always encourage you to mix and match. Okay, I always encourage you to modify, mix and match. Don't follow exactly what we teach. Feel free to modify the method, mix it with your other practice, match it with your needs. Just like the mindful breathing Qigong. For the basic, we have the 7 steps. From stretching and breathing, we have stretching and breathing sequentially. We have stretching and breathing continuously. So we got so many ways to modify, mix and match. So that is also the spirit of beginner's mind as well. Okay. So, okay, I'll come to the end of the session. So we always end with the home practice. So from now until next week, so 1 week time. So what is your home practice? Okay, so your first home practice is the mindful breathing meditation itself, the one we went through. The first part of this lesson, the mindful breathing meditation. I'll suggest every morning, at least once a day. Spend about 10 to 15 minutes. Suggest every morning. That's my suggestion. But again, feel free to modify, mix and match. At least once a day. Okay. For mindful eating, at least once per day. At least once per day. So you don't have to eat mindfully in all your meals. Just choose one of your meals to try to eat mindfully. And please modify, mix and match. This is very, very, very important. In my experience, if you try to eat mindfully exactly the way it was taught, usually cannot sustain. Feel free to modify, mix, match according to your needs, according to the situation, according to your motivation. Then you can sustain it for a very, very long time. Then for mindful photography practice, take 1 picture per day. You can take more than 1. Okay, but we don't want to overload the Telegram channel. Take as many pictures as you want, but just share 1 picture per day in the MindFulGym Telegram group. You want to put a caption also can. If you don't want to put the caption also can. Just the picture also can. You want to put a picture plus a positive word, a positive phrase, a caption also can. Okay, so that's your practice. Again, for all the practice, always try to reflect. I suggest you keep a reflection diary for all the exercises. In your reflection diary, make notes on what did you notice in your practice. What do you find helpful? What do you find not helpful? Okay, what are the challenges you have and how you modify, mix and match according to your needs. So document all this in your diary, take notes, and this will be very, very useful to help you to improve in your mindfulness practice. Okay, so with that, thank you very much. I hope you learned something useful. I will open for Q&A if any Q&A, any questions. Yeah.
Okay. What's the difference between mindful breathing meditation and mindful meditation?
What's the difference between mindful breathing meditation and mindful meditation? Mindful breathing, as the name implies, there's a breathing component. There's a breathing component. For example, just now, so when we sit in a comfortable position, we close our eyes, then we focus on the breathing. So that is mindful breathing meditation. But there are other practice which don't focus on the breathing. It could be sitting in a comfortable position, close your eyes, but you're focusing on body sensation. So there's no focus on the breathing. So it's focusing on body sensation. So there's another exercise called body scan. So when we close our eyes, we're shifting attention from one part of the body to another part of the body. So it's focusing on body sensation instead of breathing. So is that still a mindful meditation? Yes, it's still a mindful meditation, but it doesn't focus on the breath. So same thing, just in mindful gym, there are different mindfulness exercises. There is mindful breathing Qigong style, there is mindful body stretching, there is mindful listening, there is mindful talking, there is kindful hand. So the same goes for meditation as well. Mindfulness meditation, which is typically you sit in a comfortable position, close your eyes. There are also many types as well. Okay, thanks.
Okay, back to the question just now. What means free to join in video, the video of Cadbury chocolate. I think there is a slogan by the end of the video. The slogan I think is free to join.
Related to the principle of mindfulness is to enjoy the present moment. Enjoy the present moment, and this context is the eating process. So enjoy the eating, eat mindfully, savor the food. Feel the joy. Feel the joy.
Free the joy. Right.
Those are words, but the meaning means relax the body, calm the mind, enjoy the present moment, appreciate the present moment, feel free to enjoy the food. That's the meaning.
Okay. Must mindful photography brings out positive message? How about feeling curious and delighted like a child when taking the photo?
Being curious is positive. Being curious is positive. Being delighted is also positive. The positive doesn't mean to have the typical positive. Positive here means it can be inspiring, can be uplifting, can be inspiring. Not in your words, the person asking this question, in your words, then it's not necessary to be positive. Being curious, being delighted, being free and easy, being connected to the present moment. That's good enough.
Okay, the last question. Can I get my 16 years old son to join in the task?
What task?
What task is that?
The task we have been practicing together is the mindful body stretching task, mindful breathing task, mindful eating task, mindful photography task. Can do all sorts of all the tasks with a 16-year-old son, no problem.
Mindful photography.
Mindful photography, of course. Of course.
All right.
Learn from your son. Learn from your son. The way your son see things might be different from the way you see things, and different from the way we see things.
Okay, that's all, Dr. Tan.
Okay, so with that, thank you very much. We'll stop here. Hope you learned something useful. Continue to practice. Remember to practice. Take care. Okay.